All right, y'all ready to go? Let's go. All right, it's another fun day of metal detecting for me. I am headed out to one of my favorite spots that I like to go to. It's the week after spring break, and I'm trying to find out all the treasures that maybe the tourists have left behind for us here in the sands of Myrtle Beach. If nothing else, I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be finding some trash, because trash has been the going rate right now. So whatever I find, I'm taking you along, so let's get started. All right, so we have arrived at Myrtle Beach, and the spot where I'm going to be metal detecting with my metal detector. Now it all started right here. This is Atalaya Castle, and I'm going to start this beach access path walking down. Now please make sure you understand, anytime you go to a public beach, they all have rules about metal detecting, and you'll have to go online or call to find out what those rules are. In a place like this, you're allowed to dig in any sandy spots you want on the beach. Sandy walkways, entrances, all that. You are not allowed to bring a shovel and dig in the grassy areas. And so areas like this a little bit of each, is the gray area you have to be careful with. But if you've watched my 3-day metal detecting series from a few weeks back before spring break, this is kind of where I had a dry area. And this is considered a dry area, but one day treasure is going to show up. So let's get going down this beach access path. Let's see if we can find anything. I just noticed this is unplugged. It's not gonna work that way. So, looky looky. There we go. That's important to find before you get started. So any sandy area, sometimes wet grass will make this thing go off. Any sandy area we can dig in. Any grassy area we cannot. All right, so I'm gonna check this out. If I get any hits, I'll let you know. If not, I'll meet you on the beach. Okay, so we've made it all the way down to the beachy area. Haven't really found anything. Good bit of trash and stuff like that I've been picking up. So what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, the people are starting to gather down there. That is the main entrance, so that is the most populated one. So as we go down to sand dunes here and get towards down that way, we should start seeing some more treasure. My granddaughter a week ago actually found a bullet buried right down there, and I didn't get video of it. She was using her metal detector. I was trying to teach her how to do it, and we were just having some fun, kind of granddad and granddaughter, and we turned it in to the park officials real quick. Like, I think I got a picture of it. I'll show it to you. And so now let's head on down to the main entrance and see if we get any hits. I'm going to start working my way that way. If I get any hits, I'll be sure to stop and let you see it. So I've made it to our main entrance, and the only hits I'm getting are out of the metal nails in this, but we'll keep going. Finally got a decent hit right here. Well, it was about right here, I guess. So this is a cotter pin, probably, oh, I about lost it. From like one of the beach carts or a fishing cart. you can see I've made it through another beach access path about this far down. I don't know, 25-30 yards from the end of the beach access, and found it right here. Okay, just being honest, not the best treasure hunting day, but it was fun and I enjoyed it. So real quick, this is the only metal detector hit I got, which, to be honest, that's a good thing. I thought this was metal at first. I saw it laying on the sand, but it's not metal. It can actually move, and I actually broke it. It may be what goes underneath a metal bracket, because it looks like some screws may have punched through there. Anyway, and then I did pick up a good bit of trash. I found this sandwich bag, and then all of a sudden I started finding trash. But that's okay, because we were at the beach, we were out of the house, and don't go anywhere yet. This video is not over. I'm gonna put all this up. Let's go for a walk. How about it? I'll show you some of the beach, maybe walk down to the jetties. I don't know about you, but for me, there's no better exercise than being out on the beach. Check this out. Beautiful, nice day. Beach is not that crowded, not too many people. It's during the week, not a weekend. Let's go for a walk. Okay, I don't know about you and what you consider cold. The air temperature is about 75, 76, nice and warm. And so I come down here to put my toesies in the water, and the water temperature is about 63 degrees, not for me. So you can see there's only a few people actually in the water, and they're probably from the North Pole. I don't know if you can see in the distance, there's some pelicans diving in the water, which means there's probably a bait ball there for all you fishermen out there. And way off in the distance, if you can see it, that line of rocks way in the distance is the Myrtle's Inlet jetties, which is about a 1.5 mile walk. So now, to be honest, the little tide pools that you can get into, they're chilly, but the sun has warmed them up because the water's not moving, and you can see a lot of shells and things in here. So I think I found me a spot I'm going to call home for a few hours. Let's set up camp, enjoy the ocean. I had considered going down to the jetties, but I did a video about that, and if you go down to the playlist called Exploration, I walked all the jetties down there and showed you everything you could find about the Myrtle Beach jetties. So if you want to see a newer, updated video of that, leave me a comment in the comments below, and we'll see if we can make that happen. But I've already walked a lot today. I've covered all this entire beach from about a mile down, going into the beach accesses and walking along the dunes looking for treasure. Really didn't find anything, so I'm going to soak some sun because it's early in the year and I need some sun, and I'm just going to enjoy the peace and quiet of the beach. So this is what I'll be doing for the next 2 hours, staring right at that. See you next time, friends.